probably looking at a Bat Rider in the off lane. And, oh, they'll go. They have the initiation here. He leaps out and, well, no opening yet. So they dodge a bullet. They do force out a smoke, but no, maybe we're not done just yet. Arrow to fly. It's going to connect. Nails March is their follow-up. The Wolves come in. Level 1 Wolves know how taken, and they'll try and focus him down, but they can't quite do it. And meanwhile, Demon took Sticky Napalm at level 1,
what?
and he's dead. No Firefly. First blood. Jimmy, please. Demon will go down.
What was that?
And they're now sending 4 on mid.
Okay, this is a really... this gank has to be successful when you're rotating in 4 heroes like this, but Wager's actually taking a lot of damage from the tower. They're still gonna get March. Oh, the grave!
That grave by Ryzen turns it around. Great plays. I think March still goes down here, and it will be your first kill. Liquid getting on the board. Now looking for more. Jimmy or Demon with the haster and able to secure that one. So Bat really alone in the lane.
Shackle up top.
Hold that thought for
the arrow.
Getting caught out. The arrow connects. Forev now in a lot of trouble, but the heal keeping him alive. He's also got the bristleback working as Quakefa gets in front of him, chomps him head on. No bristleback for you, sir, he says. Meanwhile,
the Shadow Blade instead.
All right.
Most competitive Slarks have started getting Blink. There's a couple of reasons why it's really good, as we might have to wait a bit on that. The Pounce is gonna connect. Unbelievable. That was like right on the edge. Gets TC and will get out.
Boba will take the experience now mid, but they're on the hunt. They want Quakefa and they're gonna find him. He gets caught by the cast. Doom for good measure, and now chased down by March. Another slash and MVP. Make it an even 3 to Twid. Are going to commit
might
fully
actually
to this
snatch
mode.
this.
QO
really
going for the
close.
plays. They don't have any detection here. I believe he walks in. He sees the roach dropping. Is he going to get it? Quakefa getting bashed. No! And he gets the kill. What a disaster for Quakefa. Liquid. They give up the Aegis now. They might lose Wave 2 as well. And the chase is on. Grand Theft Aegis. Great play from QO. And they're not done yet. March going to slash down Wave 2. He gets denied. Nicely played. And on the meanwhile, on the backside of the fight, they do find Heen, pulling him up onto the cliff, so they'll get a return kill here. He will burn down the Firefly, but while that's happening, the Mirana also falls. So even
though they have great single target physical damage, he already has the Vanguard 1300 health with it.
There's a lasso bottom lane, and in they go. However, the flame breaks there. It's doing pretty good damage. Demon will go down. The ultimate wearing off soon for the Slark. Will have to make his retreat with Shadow Dance. He's healed up by Heen, and Demon's gonna get caught now. He gets doomed. He can't run. Good, and then the slashes come out. It only takes about 5 smacks to bring him down. Another kill for MVP. The Koreans really looking strong here. As well, there's a Death Prophet ultimate, and no Doom available. Ryzen will fall. Forev on the retreat out. Now held in place. He's pulled in by Wave 2, but he's still pretty tanky here. Looks like they might bring him down. A nice follow-up arrow secures the kill. Slark joins the fray. March still chasing, but with no Doom available, I think that'll be the end of the aggression.
Caught by surprise by MVP. They have the Bat Rider to open now with a Force Staff as well. Actually gonna get an easy pick off here on QO. They will spend the lasso for this, but very easy pick off here. Very nice arrow from Big Deal. TC used that to push the bottom tower. He's got his Rod of Atos now, but it doesn't have any damage, so MVP actually don't care. They might just get this tier 3 for free.
There's an arrow that connects. It does pull Ryzen back in with the lasso follow from Demon. Can they bring him down in time? He gets off the grave. This is not a great way for Liquid to start the fight, and now we look at it go as Heen starts chewing him up, but is it enough? Bulba with that great arrow to start the fight. They've actually lost 2, and the chase is on the other direction. They're going to bring down Heen. MVP have underestimated Liquid's damage output. They lose Forev as well. It's 4 heroes falling, and in the end,
ganked, which is really good.
Here we go.
That might just be what happens. He just used Dark Pact.
Uh-oh, this is bad. There's a lasso available. They stole the gem, so the Slark doesn't have an easy way out. He gets silenced. They do stack it a bit, but he just melts. Look at the damage. Liquid.
Okay, they really wanted that kill.
Is if they go on him, they're diving very deep for that. And it looks
Demon
like
will.
He's going for Ryzen. He pulls in the Dazzle to start the fight. Can they keep him alive long enough? The Doom comes out, but Death Prophet already using her ultimate. It's not the most effective one, and now the chase is on. Slark into the fray. Can't bring down TC quickly. The Goose stacks up, and they focus on the Death Prophet. They will secure the kill. Now Quake on the run. He gets caught. He loses the Aegis, and now comes back in regular walking wolf form. Not nearly as scary. They'll try and chase him down here. The cast bouncing, blinking away his way too. He wants to keep Quake alive. Can't quite do it yet, and the chase continues. The Slark gets one more leap. He's toast, just a bit short. Meanwhile, Forev chased very far. Demon gonna run back, but the chase continues. Way too quick up the river. They find the Shadow Shaman. They want to keep this Lycan alive. They've already lost 1 core. Liquid may lose 2. Indeed, I think they will. Caught out. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. MVP. They take down 3.
Back from Koikva. I think they're gonna just get out of here. Atos will be blinked by March.
And they're gonna pop drums. Pegasus pulling in Forev. He's tanky, but he's caught in a pickle. 5 heroes surrounding Forev. and he will go down. So they lose the on his way out. He won't actually locate anyone. Arrow comes through. They're fishing for him. They find him while he's in Fizz. What an arrow from Boba! Now into the lasso. The Doom thrown out, but only after the lasso's committed. Not enough to kill off Kyo though. He has been silenced. Can they focus him in time? He's zapped. He's down. Boba with the big plays once again. March standing strong though. They'll try to turn this. They pop the Dazzle ultimate, trying to negate some of that physical damage, but I don't know if it's enough. TC still on the chase. Heen dropping fast. He gets graved at the last hour. Another fantastic grave by Ryzen, but he'll pay anyway. He gets hexed. They also lose the secondary support. Now the Dazzle on the run, and Liquid are just overrunning MVP. It's been Bulba's arrows time and again this game that have kept them in it, and now trade for the Rex. And Liquid, first lane of Rex looking to be theirs.
You know, while we followed that fight, Koiku was doing so much damage in the top lane. Actually, Doom's gonna come back in here with a great Shiva's Guard. I don't know if they can actually make enough of this. It'll probably get way too here as Liquid will disengage. So 1 kill. They bought back this.
Gonna try and scout out what's going on in the pit. There's a lasso at the ready as well. Will they make their move? They are now. Demon prepared to leave. Hasn't gone just yet. They get off the Doom on TC, but once again, after the Death Prophet ultimate, now the War Trap finding Ryzen. March forced to retreat out. The Roche will fall. Aegis picked up by the Slark. The Radiant also getting the kill. So they do secure that, but they give up 2 heroes in return, and they may lose more. It's a rampage in the river. QO next on the list. No, he's got cheese. He'll pop it. He'll heal right back up for Ev. Blade Mail's there, and well, it's not enough to save him. Boba will fall as well. No, he's actually alive. He barely survives now. QO on the run. Arrow coming through. Another arrow. That one's going to hit as well. And QO, oh, can he live through this? The Shivas gets deployed. He's got nowhere to run. They've lost the Aegis. They've lost the cheese, and they might lose a bit more after that. Heen being run down by Pegasus. He'll fall here as well. QO could be next. This Lark doesn't have buyback. He just used it. If he dies, it's not only a wipe, but it could well be game. Pushing in mid. They might take it. They're gonna take a melee Rex with the creeps unless someone answers the call. Boba limps back and wants to defend while TC will push in through the bottom. Oh, the Rex. It's chipping down. Boba will salvage it, but they're really working overtime here for MVP.
March is actually really far up with no support.
Maybe not terrified enough. They've got backup on the way. Heen and Ryzen are coming. The wards are deployed. Trapping March in position. No phase boots to get him out as he has been lassoed. Pulled back in and locked down. QO will now try to turn, but he can't quite do it fast enough. The Dazzle ultimate gets deployed and the chase is on, but he's really lacking for the damage here.
Oh, jumping chicken.
And now he's in trouble. March, oh, he will buy back. He'll try to turn this fight. He's got a Doom. He'll pop it now, but it's on a Lycan in old form. Again, not an ideal Doom target as the chase continues. QO driven back. 4Ev, everybody running. Demon wanting to finish off one, but he can't quite do it. And then 4Ev will make short work of him, and yet another arrow.
Man,
Boba hurt once again, but this Bristleback is hitting hard. He's hitting fast, and the Witch Doctor ult is following him up nicely. It brings down Boba. He flails as he tries to retreat, but he can't find a good way out.
But aren't that terrifying in the fights anymore, but... And the weave. I don't know if you noticed, but when that weave started kicking in, they hit so damn hard. There's going to be 2 buybacks forced for Liquid. And now they need to stop MVP's TPs because then will get a tower top.
They'll get at least 1 here potentially. 4Ev, scratch that. MVP say, you know what? We're actually going to fight now. But March will get caught. Demon's still waiting in position. He's got a lasso at the ready. They haven't gone in just yet. Remember, MVP's Doom is on cooldown. The BKB will go and they'll find their opening, pulling 4Ev into the tier 4 towers, but he just tanks him. He's got 2,500 health. He's got the pipe. At long last, he'll be forced back, and while that was going on, the Lycan, they've bought time for him. He's been split pushing down the top lane. He's taken the first lane of Rax here. Still 4Ev, though. He's done a hero's job, but it looks at long last he'll pay. Ryzen sounding the retreat. They'll lose the Bristle. And Liquid, not only do they defend for the Roche, meanwhile top lane, does Quakefoot come back or not? He's got BOTs available. He can boot some travel in. Demon's ready on the high ground here as the Batrider.
Doom used!
But they use the Doom and it's on Bulba! It's only on the Mirana. Meanwhile, Lycan's committing to the base. He's going for a second lane of Rex. March, brought low, forced to TP out. Scratch that! Quakefoot's going thrown! MVP just trying to take a Roche. Liquid trying to snatch the game. Can they stop these TPs? He's munching away at the base. They're running low on time. MVP gotta get back. Can they do it fast enough? 4Ev, Ryzen, all retreating. They've lost the tier 4. They do hold base for now, but they'll lose more in return. 4Ev and Ryzen, as they get spread, they get massacred. 4Ev will be next. Slowly but surely, the Death Prophet slashing through that 23 armor. At long last he falls, while Pegasus continues the chase. There's a Slark, but he'll give up on the pursuit of the Lycan. And in the end, they'll lose Ryzen here as well. Roshan was claimed, Aegis and Cheese in a timely fashion. But we'll see what he goes
Boba!
for. They do find Boba. They'll use the Doom for this one. The Shiva's also popped him. Boba, he's had a magnificent game when he's on offense. But
right now is about map control. It's the most important thing. They have to be able to feel sure on their side of the map, and they definitely aren't. March!
That's a double lasso! Demon Dota! Pegasus delivers. They take down the Doom. Courier's already got... They just spotted him, but there's actually one on the floor. They walked right over. Either way, they'll go in now, but there's a lasso on QO. He did not Dark Pact in time. This means he will be pulled back. There's a Doom, though, to counter. QO going deep on Pegasus. Demon's already used this combo. He will go down, and meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Ryzen pursuing out Boba. But the real action's bottom lane, where the wards get dropped, the Necro books in, and Liquid will just try to make it death by 1,000 cuts. They try to focus Ryzen, prevent that TP, while they take their second lane of Rax. Down goes the Dazzle. Down goes the melee Rax. And MVP, yeah, he just bought some new wards. But they're about to have 10 lives for the second fight.
March, what?
Caught out by Pegasus. He boots have traveled into the lane. He gets off lasso number 1. He refreshes. He goes for lasso number 2. They have Doom TC though. He didn't have his ult anyway, but he's held in position. That's 2 lassos for nothing. Is this the wrong fight for Liquid? If they overextended here, it seems they just might have. Down goes Way 2. March will be the trade, but out comes the TC ultimate. He's got it. They've used everything and they haven't killed off the primary damage dealers. They lose 1. They're about to lose 2, 3, and it might well be 4 as QO leaps, but it's to the wrong spot. He's got cheese. He's not going to bother. He lets himself die.
Meanwhile, Forev! Okay. He's forcing a response here, but he might pay with his life. He bought back to make that play. This is absolutely huge.
If he goes down again, there's no plan C. They've already used plan A. This is plan B, and I think MVP will be toast. Out comes the Lycan, just chopping away. Forev, no mercy for you, says Bulba. He'll bring him down. Now the Roche is available, but do they even go for it, Sin, or do they...
MVP right now, I think we're down to the point when it's leave or nothing.
QO has a blink dagger. He goes away too, but he's been focused, isolated. Remember, he bought back. He's been graved and kept alive by Ryzen. Still, they hold him. Way 2 hanging on, but he'll get off the cheese. That keeps him in fighting condition. While meanwhile, they've gone straight onto the throne. Koikba, chopping, chasing heroes. Will he just go through it instead? It's a witch doctor ult from the well. Not enough. It gets canceled. The throne's exposed, and the Death Prophet is just chewing away. TC committing, goes back for some heroes. He'll clean up Heen perhaps. Kept alive for now. It's all over in game 1. Liquid, in the end, prevail. GG MVP.